Come here then. Right,
What's everything on your camera?
Canon. Don't lean forward.
Okay, otherwise I'll fall.
That's right.
There's powder! Whoa, whoa. I got some.
Is it easier if I put it there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Oh, yeah, sure. I want to mix it first when I just think
One more.
I'm finished with the powder.
Right, okay.
Oh, let's mix it. I'm doing it.
Shut up. Oh, cold milk.
Nope.
Warm it up then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you have the water. What colour is dark brown?
Good morning. Long time no see. This situation I don't know how to tackle because I don't know where else to put you. I look rough. I didn't think I looked rough this morning, but apparently I do. Good morning. It has been a hot minute since I last picked up the camera and vlogged, and I apologise for this, but I mentioned in my last pregnancy update, which I think was my last video on this channel, that there were some changes going on and my camera battery is now dying. See if I can get through this without it dying completely. There were some changes going on at home, and my friend is coming to live with us for a little while, and that time is now coming to an end, and we've had a very busy up and down kind of 2 months, 2.5 months. So I figured now would be a good time to jump back into it. As you can tell, I've put on a little bit of weight. I'll update you more on the pregnancy side of stuff, like probably next week. Yeah, I'm 28 weeks pregnant now and feeling very, very pregnant. Very pregnant. It's about, oh, I think it's about a week until Leanne gets her keys for her new place, and I'm going to start picking up the camera a bit more often and trying to be a bit more around on YouTube because I haven't been. So I really do apologise for the break. It was just easier for me to just not pick up the camera and not worry about it amongst everything else that was happening. That was something I didn't need to think about at the time, but now I'm getting a bit more excited about life changes, and again I'll talk a bit more about that later. I don't want to ramble too much now. I'm trying to make Scout's breakfast before nursery. But I'm back and feeling very, very bunged up and not at all enjoying this heat wave, but what can you do? It's not very often we get like weeks and weeks of 28-degree heat, but it's happening and I'm round. Okay, so Scout requested lemon curd on crumpets. That's what he has to go alongside his morning chocolate milk. And I'm going for coconut yogurt, and it's actually coconut Greek yogurt, not an alternative, if that makes sense, and strawberries and blueberries. Oi, look at these dark circles. Mummy looks very tired. I had my glucose tolerance test yesterday, so I couldn't eat breakfast, and I woke up really wanting to eat this, so I'm gonna dig in and eat it and hope that it hits everything craving wise that I've been wanting. Obviously I could have had it yesterday afternoon after I'd had my blood tests done, but by the time that came around I just was so hungry I just stuffed anything in my face, and then I didn't end up wanting it yesterday. But then I woke up again this morning and that's what I'm having. So giant bowl of fruit and yogurt, trying to get a little bit more healthier for the next 12 weeks of my pregnancy, the last 12 weeks of my pregnancy, because I've definitely fallen off the healthier pregnancy wagon in the last 2 months. So I'm trying to get back on it slowly. So one of the things I've done recently to try and keep on top of everything, because motivation is lacking a lot, is this, and it hasn't really worked so far because I've not been even looking at it. So I thought today I would get on top of the jobs from both yesterday and today whilst Scout is in nursery. I'm going to stick on Scout's bedding now, and the dishwasher has already been on. I'm going to put Scout's washing on with his bedding, and then I'm going to do these when I get home, do all the dusting and the hoovering. Hopefully after that we'll be okay. I'm going to open some blinds today. I don't know if anyone else is the same, but we've been living with our curtains and stuff shut for the last week because it's been so incredibly hot that the sun has just been making this house too warm. Even with our fans, we've got 2 big fans that we kind of just move around the house, and even with those it's still far too warm, so we've been keeping them shut. But I'm missing the sunlight, and I think that's not helping with my lack of motivation or to get anything done, because obviously sunlight is really good when you've got things like depression or history with that, and also things like seasonal affective disorder, which I don't believe I have, but it's definitely something that affects me. If it's too dark and it's too rainy and it's too gross, I do feel like my mood does drop a little bit. So I'm gonna open some blinds and get some sunlight in the house today, and I'm hoping that will help get me back on track. I'm home. I've come to the conclusion, aha, light. I've come to the conclusion that this camera is doing what all Canon G7x's do and is no longer adjusting to light very quickly. It's also not auto focusing very quickly. Oh my lordy, there's so much I need to do. But I'm home scouting nursery. I'm gonna open this back door again. Dare I? I know everyone else has been saying the same thing, but is anyone else fed up with the flies? Like, just because it's so warm? I love having my windows open and my back door open and everything airing out, but I hate the flies. My washing has 6 minutes left, so I'm not going to go upstairs and start anything up there yet. I'm going to hang that on the line first. So I may as well pick up in my disgusting living room, and to some this might not be disgusting, but it's driving me insane. Okay, so washing's on the line. My kitchen is, I need to clean him out today. My kitchen is semi-tidy. Woo! Semi-tidy. I'm gonna sort the dishwasher out and stuff, but I'm gonna go do upstairs because that's tricky to do whilst Liam, no, Scout is at school, nursery. That's tricky to do whilst Scout is at nursery. Got a bottle of water, and I'm gonna work my way down. But I've just had a delivery which wasn't meant to come until Saturday, so I'm quite happy because I now have more of these jumpsuits that I'm wearing right now. Woo! I'm out of breath all the time. But yes, I ordered one of these on Amazon, and honestly, I will be living in them. I think I'll be living in them after being pregnant as well. So please excuse the mess, because like I said, I'm tidying and I'm out of breath. But they are just the comfiest, no waistband, massive baggy jersey jumpsuits ever. And when you've got an expanding belly and you don't really want to wear clothes, this works. So this is the first one I ordered. They don't really have a front or a back, they're just the same cut both sides, so I just chuck it on in the morning. Obviously the crotch is like down there, so you still do get chub rub, which isn't the best, but for not wanting clothes sticking to you, this is amazing. And I will leave the link to this and the others that I bought from, I think I bought them from the same seller, below, but it's just Amazon, and I think it was under £8, and this one came prime delivery, so very happy. The ones I got today, I got a plain black one, which is the same kind of like jersey material as this one, which even if they don't last very long, for £8, that's including delivery, I'm really not fussed. And then I got a leopard print one as well, because I have a thing for leopard print at the moment, much to Liam's dismay, because he doesn't like it. But this is more of a cottony, polyestery material. As you can see, it's see-through, but I don't think it's going to be see-through once it's on, because it's so patterned you're not going to see anything anyway, really. But yeah, it's not as soft and jersey-like as this, which might even be better because it's going to be cooler, but they are just huge. See if I can do this. I ordered, bearing in mind I'm pregnant, I am 29 weeks pregnant on Saturday, so I am generally like a size 16, 18 depending on the clothes. I can still fit in an 18 as long as the waistband is stretchy. I've ordered these in a size 20 to 22 because I did read the reviews and some people said to size up because they are Chinese made, so they tend to be a little bit smaller on the sizes. So I ordered a size 20 to 22 and it is really big, and I honestly think if I'd have ordered the right size, if I'd have ordered like an 18, it would have been fine as well. But it's just nice to be a little bit more bigger and baggy. That is my recommendation on sizing. If you do want it to be bigger and baggier and looser, then maybe order up a size or two. And also I'm like 5'9", and it's a nice length on me as well. They sit sort of just below my knees. Obviously if you're shorter then it's going to be longer on you, but this is what I'm living in and I love it. And now I need to tackle this. This is clean washing. This is baby stuff that I bought on eBay that I won for £4.60, and not all of it, some of it's Scout's old stuff that I need to either squirrel or donate. But yeah, I got a big bundle of baby girl stuff for £4.60, that's including postage, and that turned up yesterday. So I need to find a home for that as well, because right now, until Leanne is at her new place, baby stuff doesn't really have a home, so it's a bit tricky. And I also did this at the weekend. So if you've been following us for a while, then you'll know that this was going to be Lumi's corner. We were going to have her cot set up in this corner, and she was just going to be in here with us like for the foreseeable future. But I changed my mind, and I did like the idea of Lumi having her own room. So she is going to be in the side sleeper, obviously, for the first couple of months, and then I purchased a smaller desk and sold my massive IKEA thing, and I'm now set up in here. This is where I'll be working, and all the motherload stuff will be done in here as well. But that also means that I need to paint a wall in Lumi's room now, which will be which is where Leanne is staying, which was the motherload office. So it's all changed. It's all been changed whilst I've not been actively vlogging and such, but it's all slowly starting to come together, and I'm hoping in the next few weeks, within the next sort of maybe 4 weeks, we'll be all sorted. Lumi's cot and travel system and side sleeper and everything else is due to come at the end of July, at the end of this month. So like by the beginning of August, I'm hoping we're all going to be sort of settled and ready, because then we've got to start thinking about the fact that Scout is starting school in September, and that's only going to be a month away. Oh, it's just so much is happening. This one has not coped well with the heat at all, have you, buddy? He's been so warm. Yeah. He's not enjoyed being a black cat in this heat, have you? Because you can't even lie in the sun and enjoy it. You're just too hot. The other two have been lying in it in the garden and then shading themselves and then coming in. But this one just wants to sprawl out on the bed and stay there. And I don't blame him, really. So all I have left to do is the stairs now. But I'm going to stop because I am hungry. I've blitzed Scout's room, changed his bedding, dusted and hoovered everywhere. I think I might have slightly broken our hoover though, because it sounds like the brush has moved. So I'm hoping it's something that Liam can fix and not something that I have broken forever. But I'm going to get a roast chicken and salad sandwich because this chicken needs eating. I am so hungry, it's ridiculous. And Leanne's going to be home in a couple hours, so I might not vlog so much this afternoon, just because I don't like showing cameras in people's faces when they're not particularly comfortable with it. So I may just film a few sporadic clips this afternoon. We're home from nursery, so we're having some snacks. And this one's gone straight to his favourite thing at the moment, which is a game called Love Balls. You love that, don't you?
Oh yeah.
This one's had a yogurt lolly and some Pringles, and I'm gonna have one of these.
What is it?
Because I have a sweet tooth and I really want chocolate, and that will have to do. I think that is it for me for today, because I am now very warm. The heat has hit. Still not as hot as it has been, so it's a bonus, but it's incredibly warm. I've hoovered the stairs. I need to empty my hoover. I think I'm gonna clean out the bunny rabbit today and tick that off my Saturday list, and I'll do the rest tomorrow. What did you do at nursery today, Scout?
Played and played and played. What?
But what happened? What happened with the bubbles?
It just went in my mouth.
It went in your mouth. They tried to do bubble snakes, didn't they?
Pardon?
You tried to make a bubble snake and you sucked instead of blow. Did you suck instead of blow? I think he's very thirsty. He's been coughing a lot, haven't you? You've got bubbles in your throat. This is him set up for the rest of the afternoon now. It's too hot for him. He's not been dealing well with this heat at all. He's not really wanted to play in the garden. He's not wanted to go in his paddling pool because it's so cold. It's our garden.
I like to go in the garden if I want to.
Oh, okay. Except he doesn't. But yes, he has been coughing all the way home with like bubbles in his throat because he sucked in the bubble mixture instead of blowing it out, which I think is like a rite of passage as a kid, isn't it? Because I'm sure I did that. But yeah, he said it hurt and it didn't taste very nice, so he doesn't want to do that again, and that was going to be something that I did with him at home, so I think I'll just scratch that one off the list for now until he's forgotten all about it, and then we'll do it another day.